It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a
What is going on? What is going on? Sorry about that, man. I got a new mixer that I had to put in. I don't really know how to work it yet. Sorry about that. But about to get on this Madden game real quick. Just go text my opponent. All right, Thacker, my man. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing this morning? Get myself together. Man, I need a win bad. Like, terribly bad. Semi-auto, like I said, man. Thanks again for tuning in, man. Hope y'all have a good trip. Always, you know, represent fam. Hope he has... Is he playing a game or you just going to college to see him? All right, Doc, if you watching, sit in this thing, man. Ready. Cut the music. Cut the music. Let's go to the game. Okay. Let's get that all together. Let me tell him, send it. I'm ready. Man, streaming from computers, some of y'all don't understand the things you got to go through, man, to get this thing up and running, man. You add one thing or you missing an update. Shit just gets haywire, man. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm still waiting, Thacker. Still waiting. Hold on, I'm just doing a little bit of stuff in the background. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Let me see. Thack, you ready? You sent it? I'm still waiting, Thacker. Jesus Christ. I don't have anything. Let me see. Man, if you can't watch it, I'm also on YouTube. Semi-automatic, like I said, man. It's all about fan, man. Go ahead out there, man. Support your peoples. That's a good thing. Always need somebody in your corner. Sorry about that, man. Like I said, that first stream that I had everything going. I had people in the party, in the chat. I told you, man, you do this shit from the computer, get a little difficult sometimes. You add one thing, you miss an update. You don't update this. They put out new firmware. You don't catch it. Sends everything haywire. That's why I didn't have any voice. So, you know, got it up and ran. I restarted the computer, got the update. I'm good now. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Thacker. This is my man, Thack Attack. I think he's still in Italy right now, so we're playing a little bit. He's a good player, man. I've been playing good players lately, man. I can't seem to catch on, get this win. I'm trying. I'm playing good defense. Just the offense, man. I'm not getting those lucky breaks like everybody else get, man. Throwing these 50-yard bombs and triple coverage catching, or, you know, hint, people using the little YouTube plays in there. And let me tell you something. You playing this bad.
We come to you for one of the truly iconic
you see somebody with them 3 wide receivers on the side,
look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
They're coming for you.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete.
Right now, the lag a little bit.
Month. We're underway in Week 14. It's a short kick taken out beyond and solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden
first time to my channel. If you look on the right, you see a little meter going up and down. That's the boom meter. If you're on Twitch, you see a big play or you see something good happen, you keep typing in boom, you get enough response, they do the replay for you. Just a little something.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Kaiser now on 2nd down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The Packers and Falcons, they've had some memorable encounters in recent years. They met at the Georgia Dome in the 2016 NFC Championship game won by Atlanta, as well as the first regular season game at the new Mercedes-Benz Dome. That game also won by the Falcons 34-23, so revenge on the minds of the green and gold here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now,
why do my men keep doing this, man? Every single game, that's the 2nd time. Well, 3rd time in the 3rd game.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete. Samaje Perine, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Kaiser. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the red zone now, Kaiser.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Okay.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the left side, complete. That's Grant. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their efficiency.
It was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
These catches, these passes, man. Just got to hold on to that.
Motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Stopping my drive, stopping momentum, man.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here's Perine. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Perine. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ohio! Ohio! Ohio!
2nd down, Kaiser. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Black round! Black round! Black round!
Now Kaiser. And James has it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Kaiser. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Outside.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Abdullah. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
It's complete to Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there at 22. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, Abdullah. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
My bad. That was close. Real close.
Now again, this is Abdullah. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. And now they'll throw with Allen. Being chased out left. And avoids the contact by sliding. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jonathan Hankins able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He's going to let it go deep for the... And he's got it.
Let's go.
Packers
Touchdown.
In for the score. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver.
I told you, this kicking, man.
Defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
The lag is too much.
It results in a touchdown. Now it's Wilson. And now running right through it. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
They run with Hines, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That's a catch.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control
throws that out so
to get his
fast,
feet
man.
down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll run it here with P-Rod. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
You got that draw or dive.
This is Hines, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
That play scored on?
They go play action. Kaiser. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position. That's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. To throw is Kaiser. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, Kaiser. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And Bryant's kick is good.
I don't mind.
And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
Not bad.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Forced out to his left.
My bad.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jarrad Davis. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Following the interception, Kaiser. Over the middle, complete. That's James. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Hines. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Throwing the out route and complete. That's James. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal from the 1. They get it to him running left. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Nyheim Hines as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now the Packers get set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They start the drive with Abdullah. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Going to the half.
So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though.
Yeah, you need more animations for that.
We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
More animations.
A lot of them script to start the second half.
East to west.
And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Allen looks to throw on second down. Pressure brought in. Falcons get there for the sack. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
That was my bad. I didn't even look at the line to see what he was coming with, what he was
The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 15. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, Let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They run again with Hines. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On play action, Kaiser. Pass incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On 2nd down, Kaiser again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's James. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off, okay? So they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. To throw, Kaiser. Flush to his right. He may try to run for this.
There we go.
Have the first down at about the 38. They only got
come on, what?
That they needed as they convert on 4th.
He did not get that first down, man. This is the 3rd game. The spots are killing me. The spots are killing me. I know he didn't get that first down.
Kaiser on first down. Going up top for Miller. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit.
Damn well he didn't get that spot, man.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28.
Still think about that play. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Wants that 2 gap. The same play.
Now a carry for P-Ryan. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. First down, Kaiser. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Took his man from him.
Coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Kaiser now on 2nd down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Play action now. Kaiser. And he'll be hit as he releases
Let him
it.
throw that.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Interception all day right there.
You've got to be quick when you go
All
through your
over that
progressions.
play.
And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket. But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The son Reddick. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Couldn't get it.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And his guys will take over
out there
at the 30-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
A first down throw for Kaiser. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. He got 29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Watch that pitch left, please.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he gets it down to the 32. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about it. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Kaiser now to throw on first down. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Thank you.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Sometime in this 4th quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Hines. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Kaiser to throw it. And James has it. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
That's why I had those mid-nose flats. That's what I was worried about.
This
This is the same exact play I was worried about.
1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Kaiser, 3rd and goal.
Thank you.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Renner is picked. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
I kept picking that play, man. I knew he was just trying to do a quick screen right through
step up,
quick in the flat.
That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, now they need to capitalize, get this back to a one-score game. From there, anything can happen.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Wide open. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect.
Well, why are you bailing him out?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
Picking the right offense for his defense, and I can't get nothing.
Like that downfield.
Get a holding, get an overthrow.
The Packers on 3rd down.
I'm just waiting to get in the zone. That's it.
This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Now he's in cover 4.
From his end zone on 3rd and long, Allen escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One final try here for Allen. And no, it's incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped it. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go.
I told you, just like before I started playing this game, my men do not make clutch catches.
Falcons. Well, they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Just like I told you.
No, it's coming. TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
Madden Goss is not with me this year.
Add on to their lead. And the
lead
will grow by 1 more.
That was a big play. Oh my God.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the left.
Nowhere.
67. What are you doing over there?
Cameron Hayward.
What are you doing over there?
For his 5th sack of the year.
67 just got stupid.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
He's cover 4 right there.
Allen to throw on 2nd down. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas.
That's the only thing they wanted to do.
Him down
Drag it on when they go down the field.
Line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass.
Right
things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does, is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Allen, gotta have this one, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And
See
he
this
goes
man
down.
left, right.
Follow
Follow
there
me.
to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. They'll throw here. Kaiser. Flush to his right. And on this one, he'll get to the 15.
They even give you those
right at the
fumbles anymore?
15-yard line. He'll get 3
I haven't got
yards
one of
on the
those yet.
scramble there. It's second down.
Scrambling quarterback
Yeah, he only
fumbles.
gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second down, Kaiser. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
This is going to be the down
6
right
yards
here.
is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They don't need to run
he's
another
trying to
play
press
here
the
before
score.
the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down. That's Hines. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
14 over JRT.
Time for a break.
See you, Kane, 10 and
We'll
3.
come back and see this one
Doing
out
your thing.
after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there.
Wasn't he paying
and
attention?
go
I didn't even know
for
it
it
was
here
4th
on
down, then he
4th.
going for it.
They'll run for it with Hines. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pick at the 5.
My man Cheese, Jay Johnson. Got all them damn wishbecomes on you. Force wins. Bad decisions.
Kaiser
My
here
man don't
looking
even really
to
want to
throw
play
it.
no more.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Rolo back 10 and 3.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have
West
less
Coast
ground to
goat
cover,
dude.
you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that
Playing
field
good,
shrinks
Melly
with those
Mel.
safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders
10
out
and
there.
2.
Right?
It certainly is.
Easy.
They end up taking
Should
up
be a good
extra
game.
space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
go.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
This is drag play.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal.
Yep, this is it.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to
See, I
about
get
the
some more
4.
offensive going on.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And
That's what I said from the beginning.
It's no good. And this
The way the
score will
lag
stay
was going
right
a little
where
bit on the
it is.
kicking. Gameplay-wise, it's not bad, but on kicking, you're not going to be able to really kick. I'm surprised he made his first field goal.
But it winds up not costing him a
Because I
thing.
missed mine.
And that's a tough
I
sequence
missed
of
my
events
extra
from
point.
an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
Thomas has got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Man, I see you 10 and
This
3. What are you going to do in the
quarterback now,
playoffs, man?
Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. Now a desperation.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna
all
be
fit. That's
intercepted
this
a
will come
third
pass
time.
interference.
Picked up by the rookie corner, Jair Alexander.
I felt
This
that.
home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there.
Never
right?
think Madden is
The
not like
so-called good
one-on-one
guys
this
didn't
year.
get a
It's not
call.
like
They
he's
feel
being
been that
competitive
way
like
all afternoon.
you get the
feeling
drop
the
on it
pain?
too
They
easy.
finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Allen now looks to throw, escaping the pressure right. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to his, and he can't
Good
find
sack.
a receiver, and he's
Good
brought
sack.
down. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Throwing is Allen on third. Eluding the pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I hate that.
And
you go pick it up. That's the third time that's happened to me this season.
He let one slip away last week as
that's
well.
a terrible goal. I don't get mad that it's a fumble. But to go back like that, that's the third time that's happened to me this year.
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
And they're throwing here. Kaiser keeps himself upright. Looking deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
What? You didn't catch that?
Pops out, incomplete.
I'm shocked.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the
First
right
you missed on the
Normally you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
They trying to get out of here.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be taken down
game,
here,
Thak.
and
Good
that
game.
is how this one is going to come to an end.
Madden gods don't smile on me today.
A road win in the National Football
getting all this
League.
BS.
Charles, you never
Terrible
take that
spots.
for granted, no matter who you're playing,
Got
no
two
matter
of
where
them.
you're playing.
You take it and you run with
Good game, good game.
You know you primed the pump.
Thanks everybody for watching me, man. This could be it for Madden for today.
Only people who believe
I'll be back on with Spider-Man. Just give me a couple of minutes for what's coming. But good game. It's always going to be next season.
So for the Falcons,
not pressing it out, but I still got a couple more division
games.
games.
They moved
So
to 9
it's like
and
week
4
14,
now
I
on the
think.
year, and
So,
they'll head back home
it's all
next
good.
week to take
Appreciate
on the
for watching
Arizona
me.
Cardinals.
I'll catch y'all later.
Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6.